Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. I hope you had a great holiday yesterday, whatever that means to you. I'm out and about today just running some errands, but I've been thinking I'm ready to talk about something that happened to me this past month on YouTube here. But first, I want to ask you a question. Have you ever noticed how certain men react really strongly or even angrily to independent women? Women who are successful or assertive, refuse to conform to society's outdated patriarchal standards. Women who are happy being alone. Well, let's talk about that. And spoiler, it is not really about us. Let's start here. Patriarchy thrives on control. For generations, it's relied on the idea that men should lead and women should follow. That men are providers and women are dependent. That a woman's worth is tied to how well she supports a man, raises children, or stays quiet when things get rough or when things aren't right. So when a woman like me, or maybe like you, steps outside of those expectations, it disrupts the entire system. We're no longer relying on men for validation, protection, or financial stability. And for those deeply invested in a patriarchal worldview, that's terrifying. Here's the thing about self-proclaimed masculine men who hate independent women. Their masculinity is fragile. They've been taught that their worth comes from their ability to dominate, provide, and lead. When a woman doesn't need them for those things, it feels like a personal attack. It's not that they don't like us. It's that we make them question their own value. Because if a woman can thrive on her own, speak her mind, and challenge outdated norms, what role do they play? For men who've built their identity around being the big strong man who is the boss of women, this feels like a direct threat. So now, let me tell you what happened. Just a few weeks ago, I made a video about being single in midlife. The thumbnail says, "The Joys of Being Single in Midlife." You can go back and watch it. A channel called Legion of Men, yes, their banner actually says, "Make Masculinity Great Again," took my video and turned it into some kind of critique. They broke down everything I said in my video and tried to explain why I was wrong. They also criticized all of the supportive comments that my video had received. They riled up their followers, and the comment section on that video turned into a circus. They also, a lot of those guys came to my channel, looked at my video, and insulted me on my own video just to make sure that I saw it. They hurled every insult they could think of at me, mostly insulting me about my appearance or my age, like lame. But I think the last time I looked, that video had gotten over 88,000 views, and people that I know even started seeing it and sending it to me. Why would they do that? Because I dared to speak about living life on my own terms. I dared to be a single, independent woman who was unapologetically okay with standing alone. They thought they were going to bring me down. They thought I was going to take my video down. They thought they were going to shame me and embarrass me. Their reaction wasn't really about me. It was about what I represent. Women who no longer need to play by the rules of a system designed to keep us small. And this is what happens when women speak out. It's not just criticism. It's a coordinated attempt to silence us, to shame us back into submission. But here's the thing, I refuse to shrink. Their insults only prove one thing, that the truth I spoke hit a nerve. And if it hit a nerve, then it's exactly the conversation we should be having. Why do they really, here's the biggest thing, why do they hate women that stand alone? Well, society has conditioned many men to believe that women are incomplete without them, that we're supposed to want a man to take care of us, that being single or independent for a woman is some kind of failure. But actually, women who stand alone are powerful. We're not afraid of being without a partner because we've learned to be our own support system and we've learned to take care of ourselves. We're not afraid to walk away from unhealthy relationships. We're not afraid to walk away from what our parents expect of us. This is terrifying to those who've been taught that their power comes from a woman's dependence. So what do we do with all of this? First, we remember that their hatred, their anger, their resentment, it's not about us. It's about their discomfort with a system that is no longer working the way it used to and is no longer working in their favor. Second, we keep going. We keep building our success, using our voices and standing tall, whether we're partnered, single, or anywhere in between. Because the truth is, the world needs more women who are unapologetically themselves, who challenge broken systems, aren't afraid to speak out, women who inspire others to break free from those same outdated expectations. So to the women watching this, if you've ever felt hated or judged for being independent or assertive or outspoken, know this: you are not the problem. And to the men who struggle with women like us, instead of fearing our independence, why not try respecting it? Because true masculinity doesn't require control. It requires strength. And strength isn't afraid of equality. To those men out there who are supportive of us, thank you so much. If you like this content, please like and subscribe to my channel. Let's keep breaking the mold together. Thank you so much for watching.